Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Channel, John Smallman. The Thanksgiving holiday, to be celebrated on Thursday in the USA, is a very appropriate moment for giving thanks right now because your collective awakening is imminent. I and many others have been telling you this for some considerable time now, and many of you are upset. Some are extremely upset because it appears from your vantage point to perhaps be even further from the present moment than you were led to expect. The MSM and other media are constantly drawing your attention to the ongoing worldwide pain and suffering, whether from extremes of weather, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and also, of course, from the various human conflicts and wars. Paying too much attention to that can lead you not only to believe that love is not present, but even to believe that it never has been. I would therefore suggest most strongly to you that you do not focus undue amounts of your attention on this misery-inducing propaganda that is being massively promulgated all across the World Wide Web. You know deep within yourselves that only love is real. However, there are still many confused ones among you who are constantly guided by fear and hatred, and who are being misled by the propaganda whose sole purpose is to promulgate fear, and through that fear encourage people to accept unjustified authoritarian control of their lives. You are all divine and sovereign beings, created in love from love by Mother or Father or God, so dismiss your fears and choose to engage positively and constantly with love, your true and only nature, and share that engagement with your families and friends not by proselytizing or persuasion by just being. To just be is extremely powerful, as you well know, even though, in your human state, you get almost no positive feedback to confirm this. Remember that as humans what you are experiencing as a life in form is a massive illusion, an illusion that is causing intense pain to billions, and yet, it is illusory. The peace and joy of reality is soon to re-envelop you, and then all traces or memories of pain, suffering, hatred and fear will dissolve. Give thanks and celebrate because your awakening is at hand. At the depths of your being you do know this, you cannot not know it, because you are, always have been and always will be divine beings inseparably and eternally united with Mother or Father or God. You are presently, by your own choice to be incarnate as humans in this moment, experiencing amnesia. You are in a state of almost total forgetfulness of your true nature because of your momentary insane choice to experience separation from your all-loving divine source. But separation never happened, what you are experiencing is illusory, and your awakening from this unhappy state is divinely assured. Trust in God, in reality, because there is nothing else. Mother or Father or God is love, is source, is your home from which you have never departed, even for the briefest of moments, because there is only now, the eternal presence of God where you reside constantly and without interruption. You are one with your source, permanently enveloped in the infinite magnificence of her presence because there is nowhere else. There is only God, what else could possibly be needed? By just being you are most effectively and most powerfully extending and sharing the endless sweep and scope that is all that island. Each and every sentient being is feeling and experiencing the infinite flow of love that never for even a moment ceases to flow throughout God's divine creation. It is this abundance of love that is causing and assuring your awakening. Each single one of you loving just one other soul is massively assisting in the awakening process. Do not look for enormous results in the physical environment as a consequence of your choice to be only loving whatever arises. Just know that your loving intentions are awakening humanity, that every one of you is essential to bringing the awakening process to its full and brilliant fruition. Being lovingly active as a human in your daily lives is also extremely effective, because when someone unexpectedly receives your loving smile or words of encouragement, no matter how brief the interaction may seem to be, they are uplifted and inspired because they know that they have been seen. All of you have experienced the feeling and concurrent emotion of not being seen. It's an inevitable aspect of the illusion of separation, and it is very painful. Your loving smile clearly demonstrates to others that you see them, and it is uplifting for them. When you make your essential daily visit to your holy inner sanctuaries, do remind yourselves of any times that you felt unseen, unacknowledged, maybe very many, so that as you recall the painful sense of dismissal that you felt in that moment, you will make a point during the day of actually seeing and acknowledging those with whom you interact, however briefly. Just being, and actively seeing are immensely powerful demonstrations of love. You are all presently incarnate to live in awareness, mindfully sharing the love that you are, and because it is so amazingly powerful, it greatly assists in your collective awakening process, and it is why you incarnated. Some of the older ones among you may be wondering why you are still living physical lives while many others who are much younger are dying. Do not grieve their deaths, for they have returned home to eternal joy. This is not a meaningful question for you to wrestle with. Everyone in human form is precisely where they have chosen to be to fulfill the task for which they incarnated, and everyone, without exception, does complete the task they have undertaken most beautifully. There are no accidents, everything has a divine purpose, so place all your trust fully into the hands of God, and know that all is well. With so very much love, Saul.